Have you ever wondered about the missing pieces of history? Texts that once held profound knowledge, yet vanished from our collective memory? Today, we delve into one such enigma. Why was the Book of Shemaiah the Prophet erased? The Bible mentions numerous books that are no longer part of the canon. Among them is the Book of Shemaiah the Prophet, a text attributed to a prophet living during the time of King Rehoboam. But what did this book contain, and why was it lost to us? To understand the mystery, we must first understand Shemaiah. The Bible presents Shemaiah as an active and important prophet in the kingdom of Judah. He delivered messages from God to King Rehoboam, often regarding matters of obedience and divine judgment. In 1 Kings 12:22-24, we find Shemaiah delivering a crucial message that prevented a civil war between Judah and Israel. He declared that the division of the kingdom was God's will. This shows his influence and the importance of his words. 2 Chronicles 12:5-8 further illustrates his role. When King Rehoboam and the leaders of Judah abandoned God, Shemaiah conveyed God's judgment, leading to their repentance and a temporary reprieve from divine punishment. These passages highlight Shemaiah's role as a messenger of God, a corrector, and a guide for the people and their rulers. The Bible references the Book of Shemaiah in 2 Chronicles 12:15, stating, "Now the acts of Rehoboam, first and last, are they not written in the Book of Shemaiah the Prophet?" This confirms the existence of a written record of Shemaiah's words and deeds. However, the book is no longer extant. Unlike other prophetic books like Isaiah or Jeremiah, Shemaiah's writings were not preserved within the canonical Bible. This raises several questions. What was the content of this book? What kind of information did it contain? It likely contained prophecies, historical accounts, and possibly genealogical records related to King Rehoboam's reign. Some scholars speculate it might have included details about the political and religious events of that time, offering valuable insights into the kingdom of Judah. The question of why the Book of Shemaiah was erased is complex, and there is no single definitive answer. Several theories attempt to explain its disappearance. One theory suggests that the book may have been lost due to the ravages of time, natural disasters, or the destruction of ancient libraries. The ancient world was turbulent, and many texts were lost through warfare, fire, and neglect. Another theory involves the process of canonization. The selection of which books to include in the Bible was a complex process, involving religious and political considerations. It's possible that the Book of Shemaiah, for unknown reasons, was not included in the final canon. A more controversial theory posits that the book may have been deliberately suppressed. Perhaps its content was deemed politically or theologically problematic by those in power. This is less likely, but we need to consider all possibilities. The loss of the Book of Shemaiah leaves a gap in our understanding of biblical history. It deprives us of a first-hand account of a significant period in Judah's history and the perspective of a key prophetic figure. How might this book have changed our understanding of King Rehoboam's reign? What additional insights could it have provided into the religious and political landscape of ancient Israel? These are questions we can only speculate about. The absence of this text also highlights the fragility of historical records and the challenges of reconstructing the past. It reminds us that our knowledge of history is often incomplete and subject to the forces of time and human intervention. The Book of Shemaiah is not unique in its disappearance. The Bible mentions several other lost books, such as the Book of Nathan and the Book of Gad. This suggests that a significant amount of ancient literature has been lost to time. The existence of these lost texts underscores the complex process by which the Bible was compiled. It was a selection from a larger body of writings, and many factors influenced which books were included and which were not. The study of these lost texts, even when we only have fragments or references, can shed light on the broader literary and religious context of ancient Israel. They remind us that the Bible is not an isolated work, but part of a rich and diverse tradition of religious writing. The mystery of the Book of Shemaiah the Prophet remains unsolved. We may never know for certain why it was lost or what it contained. However, the questions it raises continue to intrigue and challenge us. Scholars and theologians continue to debate the possible reasons for its disappearance, and new discoveries may one day shed more light on this enigma. Until then, The Book of Shemaiah stands as a symbol of the lost knowledge and hidden stories that lie just beyond our grasp. Perhaps one day a copy will be found, or perhaps not. But the search for understanding continues. In summary, the Book of Shemaiah the Prophet was a lost text that likely contained important information about the reign of King Rehoboam and the messages of the prophet Shemaiah. Its disappearance remains a mystery, with theories ranging from accidental loss to deliberate suppression. The quest to understand why the Book of Shemaiah was erased is a journey into the heart of biblical history, raising questions about canonization, lost knowledge, and the enduring power of the past. What are your thoughts on this mystery? Do you have any theories about why the book was lost? Share your ideas in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more explorations of biblical mysteries and lost texts. Thank you for watching. We hope you found this video informative and thought-provoking. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the mysteries of the past.